lose. Guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude. Poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse. We do got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price. Best up the item you choose.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down carry, but he'll get only a couple before defenders are there to meet him.
He was tackled.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. Fournette, first down, still going. And finally down at the 32-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Bears.
On the run, it's Fournette. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game in the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On second and 9. Watson will find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
At the 14-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Back to throw, Watson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll go with a big bank for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down throw for Mayfield. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
39-yard line.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Mayfield going to keep it on the option. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. They'll try to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Fournette on the carry.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Fournette running out of the gun. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Bears 7, Lions nothing.
And his This kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own. On 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though?
And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Fournette, a first down carry. Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
On second down, here's Fournette. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Throwing on third down, Watson. His pass going to be caught by Hardman. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll run for it with Fournette. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bears will extend their lead.
The kicker.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
6-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's now 3rd and 8.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10
on the option, here's Eckler. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
The team's turned it over 3 times in the first half. We just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Watson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mayfield now from the 50. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the option, this is Mayfield. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
The Bears' 21-yard line.
Four receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception. His third. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he is all the way up past the 25.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they will play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
15 yards.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. A shotgun snap for Watson. Incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Watson, off play action. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
4th down.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They'll roll him out right. He's going deep, and this will be caught at the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistent.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Quick throw here caught by Gabriel. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's another first down, and that'll be a gain of 21 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 15 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
24-yard gain.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson being chased out left. He'll run it, and they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. They'll run with Fournette. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First down, Bears.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
3rd and 5.
Mayfield now. Dancing to his left. And it's caught by Parker. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last. Now Mayfield lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And 8 at the Lions' 39-yard line.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Fournette. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a first down.
2-yard line.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And able to work his way down to the 16. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Fournette. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt. Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Throwing on second down. Mayfield throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith.
Complete.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing. Mayfield. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's airing it out for Williams. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They begin with a run by Fournette. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
Leonard Fournette, the ball.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
It's a gain of 7.
Watson on 1st down. Man open, it's Goodwin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Fournette. And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On 1st and 10, Watson. That's complete to a speedy wideout, Goodwin.
Watson's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
On 1st down, it's Watson. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
2nd and 3 at the 49-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Throwing now, Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Off of play action, it's Watson. They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Again, it's Watson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have the Bears' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home. And nothing but daylight ahead. 30. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance. And
now here's another interception. Marcus May with a pick. He'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
First and 10.
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Bears, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.